Donald Trump, whatever you may think of him, understands one thing. The world is a dangerous place. He sees a future where multiple power centers emerge. He calls it a multipolar world. In this world, no single country, not even America, dictates terms. It's a world where peace comes from strength. Trump believes in negotiating from a position of power. He wants to sit down with Xi Jinping and Putin, not as a supplicant, but as an equal. He's willing to cut military spending, but only if it benefits America. This is classic Trump, bold, unpredictable, and always putting America first. But is this vision realistic? Can America truly trust adversaries like China and Russia? These are questions that keep foreign policy experts up at night. Trump's approach, while unorthodox, might be the shake-up the world needs. He's not afraid to challenge the status quo, he's not afraid to ruffle feathers, and sometimes that's exactly what it takes to get things done. China, under the leadership of Xi Jinping, presents a different vision, one where they are the dominant global power. But their rise isn't about winning hearts and minds. It's about economic warfare. China subsidizes its industries, giving them an unfair advantage. They flood the American market with cheap goods, undercutting American businesses. They manipulate their currency, making their exports cheaper and ours more expensive. This is not free trade, it's economic warfare. And it's not just about economics. China engages in espionage, stealing intellectual property from American companies. They force American businesses to hand over technology as a price of doing business in China. They launch cyber attacks on American institutions, stealing sensitive data. China's goal is clear: to become the world's leading economic and military power, surpassing the United States. But China's ambitions extend beyond the economic and military realms. They're waging a cultural war too, and their weapon of choice is social media. Take TikTok, for example. This seemingly harmless app, with its catchy dance routines and viral challenges, is owned by a Chinese company with close ties to the Chinese government. That's right, folks. Every time your teenager lip-syncs to a song on TikTok, they're potentially feeding data to the Chinese government. And TikTok is just the tip of the iceberg. Social media, in general, is having a devastating impact on our children. It's fueling anxiety, depression, and body image issues. It's exposing them to graphic content and cyberbullying. It's creating a generation addicted to instant gratification and online validation. We need to wake up to the very real dangers of social media before it's too late. So, what can we do about it? First, we need to educate ourselves and our children about the threats we face. We need to understand how China is trying to undermine us economically and technologically. We need to be aware of the insidious ways social media can harm our mental health and well-being. Knowledge is power, and we need to arm ourselves with information. Second, we need to engage in the political process. We need to demand that our elected officials take these threats seriously. We need to hold them accountable for enacting policies that protect our national security, our economic interests, and the well-being of our children. Finally, and most importantly, we need to vote. We need to elect leaders who understand the challenges we face and who have the courage and competence to address them. The future of our country, and indeed the world, depends on it. This isn't about left versus right, it's about right versus wrong. It's about standing up for our values, our interests, and our future. So let's get to work.